So I want to talk about the Wuthering Waves live stream that happened yesterday. So it's currently the 20th of May, and I watched it last night before I went to sleep. And that live stream, holy shit, man, that was bad. That was not good. Like I was losing sleep just thinking about it constantly. And oh my god. So let's start off with like the pros and cons of this live stream. So first off, the pros. They showed off a really cool like music video for that they made at the beginning part of the stream. Very cool. Really liked it. It was very catchy, and a lot of people really like got that hype for it. The other thing too was that they gave us a lot to look forward to, like for the pre-registrations announcement for like the many in-game rewards we're gonna get, and a lot of the stuff we already knew because a lot of content creators were covering it, like Tectone, Gotcha Smack, MTash, and so many other people. That was pretty dope. And then they even like gave more in-game stuff that wasn't already announced, so like it was kind of like another bonus. uh I can't remember the top of my head because one, it's like 8 in the morning and I'm tired of shit. So I'm gonna link Gotcha Smack's video of him having like his video of describing like both the live stream and also like what we're getting for in-game reward stuff. So definitely a good video, go check it out. um the next thing that they did was that they talked about their merch. Like they started showing like their cool figurines, and I thought that was pretty dope because I don't think Genshin does that, where they make like really cool figurines that are represented in their game. And I could be wrong. Like I don't pay attention to Genshin's merch all that much because I'll be honest, from the beginning parts of the year when they first came out, it was kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. But as they went on and they showed like this really cool crownless figure, I was baffled by how cool that looked. Like that was something that like if you look at Konami for example, and they make like Yu-Gi-Oh figurines, like it is like up there with their quality. Like holy shit. Another good thing that they did was that they showed a lot of new they showed new maps like a little bit, and they also talked about like new bosses, and they're even like showing more what's to look forward to when we start playing the game. Like keep in mind this game's coming out in 2 days. Like I've still got a lot of shit to prepare for content. Like even after this video, like I'm even going to go as far as start working on the next one. So by the way, if you haven't already, subscribe to Delta Lux here on YouTube. And then the last thing that they kind of talked about was, or that they did that was really good, was bringing on one of the devs to talk about how much they've been working really hard at the game. That's something that that a lot of people can agree that they really appreciate when their devs come on and talk about like both their game and also just like showing their appreciation for both their community and fan base for playing their games and making sure that they're bringing as much of it to life as possible. So we got all the good stuff out of the way. Let's talk about the bad things. Okay, so first off, right off the bat, the mini games. Oh my god, the mini games. Holy shit, bro. Like that was bad. That was really bad. That was 90% of this entire thing. Like I'm over exaggerating. It's probably like 80, but still, that was super boring. Like I don't get me wrong. Like I think like what they tried to did was like a decent attempt, but holy shit, this was really bad. For example, like what happened during that live stream was that lots of people, they had over 40,000 people on their live stream, and when the mini game came on, it dropped by 15,000. That was pretty bad, and that just goes again to show that they don't really know how to market. And this has shown time and time again from their past like games like Punishing Great Raven, where there was little to no marketing. Like one thing that they probably should have done for their live stream was done something similar to like Samsung Galaxy sponsorship that they did for Genshin Impact, where they had a bunch of content creators come on using their like mobile device phone to promote their new product, and they were also doing like a really fun Genshin Impact like scavenger hunt like tally completion listing. I can't really explain much more on it because like one, I wasn't sponsored to do shit, and two, there's a ton of content creators out there that got entered to do this type of thing. Big like I'll link Intash's one where he entered into it. So check that out down in the link in the description below. But they really should have done something similar to this. That would have really helped like their marketing to like really show like how cool it is to play on this like little mobile device, and they also kind of do like a really like fun event for people to go on that people can watch because it also promotes their gameplay. That's crazy, you know, like just promoting gameplay of all like it's wild, it's crazy. You wouldn't think that would like at all, like to promote gameplay on this thing. The other thing too was that the people that they brought on, like they had two content creators, one cosplayer who also like I believe does content as well, and the VA for Yang Yang. Don't like I'm not trying to disrespect the four of them for going on there and just like participating in this live stream event. Like I'm sure they did the best they could, but I just feel bad because that live stream did not carry what they was sought after, and them getting put in the middle of it to try to work with this weird thing that they were trying to do was also not going to be very good for them either, because that also kind of damages their reputation as well. Because if that doesn't look good, then they don't look good. And a lot of times you can make the argument where like, oh, well, it's vice versa. Like if they don't make it look good, then their product doesn't look good. That is totally fair. But we already knew that Wuthering Waves was looking good. Like it already looks so good from the amount of people showing their beta from CBT tests and their like trailers, their character demos, their music, like all that stuff. That really did not do its justice, and I really feel so bad for them. Now let's talk about the other thing. The weird fucking cosplay bus tour thing. Like I don't even know what the fuck this was, but like that was weird, and I didn't get anything from it besides just two hot people like cosplaying as rovers from both male and female, just going around posing and showing like how much of a sexy badass they are with their resting bitch faces. Like that was like, other than that, what were we supposed to get out of it? Because once that ended, they didn't expand upon what that was about or like what they were talking about, like why they show this. And then they just immediately went to talking about like merch. Like there was just a lot to be desired from this form of thing, and I really wanted them to succeed in that. Like don't get me wrong, like I think that regardless of how bad this live stream was, they're still going to have a lot of dedicated players and dedicated fan bases to go out of their way and play their game. Like this bad performance of a live stream is not going to tank their like player base. So that we all know is going to be good, and it's totally fine. But this really needs to fucking work. Like they really need to do their fucking marketing. The one thing that I really wish they kind of pushed more was promoting their music. Their music was like, it's like one of their strongest like is like one of their big strengths, and when it comes to like this game, because like they know how to use like good sound effects and good types of music and be able to like really give that like that oomph that adds like that extra spice to it, you know, like that, it's like that cool like kick aftertaste you get and like when you eat certain foods. I really wanted them to promote that more, but because they didn't, that kind of tanked a lot of like their promotions. The other thing about the problem with this live stream was that they didn't really show enough gameplay. Like I'm sure that they couldn't show a lot due to like spoilers and everything, and probably they didn't really need to show much more because of how much content was being pushed out from the CBT2, like all the content creators that were doing, like Tectone, Braxophone, Mtash, like all those people, like all those big people. But like that, like, but not showing things really like in your game was really kind of what hurt the live stream. But also, like, I'll just let Tectone speak for itself here with this clip.
Rex, you get a sticker for yourself.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Zakia, you
Kuro Games, you need to understand, when you have a captive audience when you have 40,000 people waiting on you, they don't want to see 4 random motherfuckers playing minigames. They want to see what's going on with their game, and they want shit for them. Okay? There might be some people enjoying this. I promise you, it's the bare minimum. Okay? They want shit for them. This space should have been occupied by showcasing your music, showcasing more places of the zones, showcasing more characters, or giving away giveaway codes, or shouting out your socials. This does nothing but demonstrate that you don't know how to market your game. Because this is just weird. Okay? This is just fucking weird.
To me personally, I think Kuro Game's strong suit is definitely not fucking live streams, especially if they can't really like put on like the best performance possible. Now, I get it. Don't get me wrong. This was their first live stream, so they probably didn't know what to expect. However, they've had a lot of time to work on this, so they really, really should have expected more from this. Like, one of their biggest like things that they've done that I think is their biggest strongest suits is definitely like doing videos. Like, does anyone remember the massive like Wuthering Waves news and release date video that they put out? I couldn't find it on their thing, so I'll just link it, someone's reaction towards it. You already know who I'm linking towards. But yeah, so like check that out as well. But like that was like one of their biggest and strongest selling points, because not only did they show a lot of gameplay, they even had some of the like the devs talking about it and like showing like all the changes that they're making and listening to the community. Like, these are the things that I kind of wish that they did more of, and I think that's like probably like what's gonna like be their biggest selling point. So now that I got that and frustrations out of it, so what are things they can do? Well, probably don't listen to me, that's for sure. Now, I'm not trying to hate on Kuro Games or anything. Like, I'm really still excited to play Wuthering Waves. Like, I've been looking forward to play this game for over a freaking year, and I really want to play it. Like, oh my god, I just want it to be the 22nd already so I can play it. And the other thing too is that I'm so excited to start making content with this, because this is like something I've been wanting to try to do for the longest time. Like, not just like make content off of this, but just make content in general. Like, I finally like feel motivated, and I feel like this game is going to really push like that strive to be a really good content creator. And so for a lot of people, when they want to start doing this, like this is huge. And I really just want Kuro Games to succeed. I really think they have it in them to actually put out the best content they could possibly put out. I really want them to be able to take everything that they've learned from like these videos, or like from some other info that they get from talking about their live stream, and really take notes of things to do next time and things to not do next time. Other than that, that's all I got. Well, hopefully I'll be able to put out some content soon for it. But yeah, I'll catch you guys all later. See ya.